Good afternoon, YouTube. So as you can see, I'm here with Tina today. I wanted you to get to know Tina and know a little bit about her and her history and why I have her and what inspired me to buy her. So this video is dedicated to her and the joy, sometimes the struggles that she brings into our life. So Tina is a 1978 Pontiac Trans Am. She is a T-top. The tops are on obviously right now, but she was built in 1978. She's part of the Pontiac family, and this is the second woman in my life. Obviously Jill's the first. Everyone jokes around about Tina being my girlfriend, and quite often Jill will tell me, "You've been with your girlfriend again, haven't you? You smell just like her." Yes, Tina does have a smell, but I guess when you're pushing a 400 Pontiac motor, it's gonna have its own unique smell. I bought her back in 2013. When I bought her, she did not have the Firebird decal on the hood. My buddy Kenny from Sagebrush Soul used to work at HS Customs in North Logan, Utah, and I took it in and had him design the Firebird as well as the Trans Am decals and put that on my car for me. Other than that, I haven't done a whole lot, except for I did downsize the motor a little bit. When I bought her from the previous owner, she was all souped up to be a race car, and being a police officer, probably wouldn't be smart for me to be out on the street racing her. So I just took a little bit of her spit and fire out of her and made her so she's a little bit more cruiser friendly, although she still has plenty of American muscle underneath that hood. This is her motor, Pontiac 400, like I said. She's, like I said, she's fast off the line. I squeal my tires way more than I probably should. Never intentionally, always on accident, right? But this is Tina Trans Am. A lot of you are aware that Jill and I are part of the Cache Valley Cruise In, and every year the first weekend of July we put on a car show called the Cache Valley Cruise In. And we are a bunch of car enthusiasts. We love cars of all ages, but we sure love the older muscle cars and the hot rods and things of that nature. So right here in the window, these are all the years that I've owned Tina, and you'll notice all these cars on here. Every year we give away a car at our car show at the Cache Valley Cruise In. All you have to do is come to our car show. It costs $10 to get in, and at the end of the show we draw a number, a ticket stub, and if you're the owner of that ticket stub and you're there to claim it, you win that car and you drive it home that night. You can see we've given away some pretty awesome cars. So, and this is way more than what we've ever given away. This will be our 39th year this year. Last year, because of COVID, we couldn't have the full car show. We ended up just doing the Main Street Parade. So we have a special COVID sticker to represent that year that the show was on hold for COVID. The upholstery inside is synthetic ostrich. It's very comfortable. As comfortable as probably what I would say my couches at home are. Pretty easy to get in here and not fall asleep. Or I guess easy to fall asleep, but obviously you don't. And of course, anybody who is driving a Trans Am. Better be representing the rock era. Got my Night Ranger, which is my most favorite band, hanging from the rearview mirror. The only thing I'm probably missing is a garter, and somehow I got to convince Jill into getting one. Let me take it off, and then maybe I can stick it around the 4-speed shifter there. In the stereo right now, I believe is Def Leppard. Sometimes it switches between that and Whitesnake and Motley Crue. Unfortunately, I can't play that on here, or I would lose my chances of being monetized one day. But this is Tina Trans Am. So I'm just headed off to Porter's lacrosse game right now. Jill is at work. She's gonna get off and meet me at Porter's game. And after, we're gonna hop in Tina. We're gonna head up to cruise night. Cruise night is every Wednesday night during the summer. We head off to a local restaurant. Sometimes they offer us deals, sometimes they don't, but a bunch of car people show up. We enjoy dinner, we enjoy each other's company, and we look at each other's cars. So after the game, we're heading up there, so come along. So here we are at Big J's, Utah. Big J's in Richmond, Utah. These are just some of the cars that show up down here, come for dinner. Seems like we got more Mustangs here tonight than anything. A couple more over there. So this is the car we're giving away at the Cache Valley Cruising this year. It's a 1923 Ford T-Bucket. All you have to do is come to the show and somebody will drive away with it. We give away a car every year. This is this year's giveaway car.